Asclepiadaceae. Asclepiadaceae family. Asclepiadaceae family is also called milkweed family. Milkweed family. Now let's be discussed about the classification of Asclepiadaceae. It is class Dicotyledons, subclass Gamopetalae, series Bicarpellatae, order Geraniales, Gentianales, family Asclepiadaceae, class Dicotyledons, subclass Gamopetalae, series Bicarpellatae, order Gentianales, family Asclepiadaceae. See, these are the characters of the Asclepiadaceae classifications. Division Spermatophyta, seed-bearing plants. Subdivision Angiospermae, seed inside seed coat. Now class Dicotyledons, two cotyledons are present. Flower belongs to tetramerous or pentamerous, and hypogynous flowers. Reticulate venations, taproot system. Subclass Gamopetalae, petals are united, stamens are epipetalous. Gamopetala means petals are fused, they are arranged in the second whorls of the floral parts. Series Bicarpellate. The bicarpellate series containing ovary belongs to bicarpellary ovary, that is syncarpus with superior ovary. And order Gentianales, axial placentation is present. In order Gentianales, axial placentation is present. Family Asclepiadaceae. Now few plants from this family. Calotropis gigantea, తెల్ల జిల్లేడు. Calotropis gigantea, తెల్ల జిల్లేడు. Calotropis procera, ఎర్ర జిల్లేడు. Calotropis procera, ఎర్ర జిల్లేడు. Cryptostygia grandifolia, రబ్బరు తీగ. Cryptostygia grandifolia, rubber tiga. These are the main plants for the explanation of vegetative, floral, and economic importance of the Asclepiadaceae family. And before these explanation of vegetative characters, we discussed about the distribution of Asclepiadaceae. Asclepiadaceae have about 345 genera and 2,900 species distributed almost in the tropical region of the world. In India, they are represented about 35 genera and 332 species. Here it is, first we discussed about the explanation of vegetative characters. Here it is Calotropis gigantea, Cryptostygia grandifolia, Cryptostygia grandifolia. The Cryptostygia grandifolia is the rubber plant. It is one type of climbing plant in Asclepiadaceae family. Now explanation start with the Calotropis gigantea. It is the Calotropis gigantea, floral characters, vegetative characters, and here it is floral formula. Here it is the first in vegetative character habitat. Mostly the Asclepiadaceae plant shows xerophytic characters. The xerophytic characters are clearly visible in the on plants, external surface of the leaves, external surface of the shoots. They are covered with thick cuticle. So these are shows xerophytic characters, means xerophytic plants. And habit is perennial herbs. Perennial herbs means the plant's life cycle is repeated in every year. The plants are called perennial plants. Perennial herbs like Asclepiaceae, shrubs like Calotropis, these are major plants of the Asclepiadaceae family. Now vegetative characters. In that vegetative character, first we discussed about the root system. The root system belongs to taproot system. Mainly well-branched taproot system is developed in the Asclepiadaceae plants. Shoot, next point is shoot, aerial, erect, green in color. The green color shoot covered with thick cuticle, The cuticle is in white color. Some plants are shows succulent shoots in the Asclepiaceae family and smooth surface. From each node, two branches are developed called bipodial branching. Bipodial branching, and shoots are herbaceous shoots. Herbaceous means they are smooth in condition. And comes to the leaf. Leaf here is opposite decussate. This arrangement of pilotaxy is called opposite decussate. From each node, two leaves are developed in an opposite manner. The leaves are developed in opposite pilotaxy, petulate, dorsiventral, exstipulate, dorsiventral, dorsal side green in color, ventral side light green in color. The surface of leaf, both sides covered with thick cuticle. The cuticle is the latex, is white latex, and smooth margin, terminal apex, reticulate venation of leaves. And comes to the inflorescence. Inflorescence mainly cyme. Cymose inflorescence or look like umbel inflorescence. Cymose inflorescence look like umbel inflorescence. In Calotropis, bipodial branching inflorescence is developed on the terminal part of the branch or shoot. The bipodial inflorescence look like a umbel inflorescence at the matured stage. And dichasial stem inflorescence present in the Cryptostegia species. And comes to the flower. Bracteate, ebracteolate or bracteolate, pedicellate, means stalk-like structure is present called pedicellate. Complete flower. Complete flower means four major parts are present. That four major parts are calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. These four major parts are present in the flower called complete flower. And pentamerous. Pentamerous means calyx and sepals are 5 in number, called pentamerous. Diclamidous. Perianth arranged in the two orals called diclamidous. Outer oral is green in color, inner oral is colorful. So these are called heteroperianth, heteroclamidous. Heteroperianth or heteroclamidous. And comes to the ovary is superior ovary. Superior ovary with hypogynous flowers. Superior ovary with hypogynous flowers. And comes to the calyx. Calyx number 5, green in color, gamosepalous. Here it is not gamosepalous, generally gamosepalous or polycephalous. In Calotropis, here it is the Calotropis species, sepals are in polycephalous. In other species, gamosepalous are present. Here it is the aestivation is valvate aestivation in some plants and quincuntial aestivation. See here it is in Calotropis, quincuntial aestivation. Quincuntial aestivation means two sepals completely, two ends, two with inside. Here it is one sepal, it is another sepal, two ends towards inside. Another two petals complete towards outside. Here it is one petal, here it is one petal. Two sepals complete towards outside. And one sepal, one end towards outside, one end towards inside. This type of arrangement is called quincuntial aestivation. And remaining some families, valvate aestivation also present in this family. And comes to the corolla. Corolla belongs to petals. Corolla are also called petals. They are in colorful. Number 5, gamopetales. Gamopetales with twisted aestivation. Here it is on the dorsal side of the each petal, like attractive colors are developed, attractive structures are developed. These are extra petal parts. These are the extra petal parts developed from the dorsal side of each petal. These are called coronary corolla. Coronary corolla. They are in attractive like structure. The insects are mainly attracted by these corona structure only. And comes to the androecium. Androecium, here it is, mainly anthers are 5. Anthers are 5, fused or free in position. Fused means monodipalous. The anthers are fused with style stigma with monodipalous in Calotropis and free in position in Cryptostegia. And the petals are dithecous basifixed epipetalous anthers. Epipetalous anthers. Anther filaments and lobes are fused with style and stigma. Style and stigma. Around the stigma, anther lobes and anther filaments are fused. Based on these arrangement of anthers, Acyclipidaceae family divided into two subfamilies. They are Synonchoidae. Second one is Periplaucoidae. In Synonchoidae, pollen grains are developed by corpusculum structure. The corpusculum structure look like corpusculum translators. These are in lambda shape. Translators means mass of pollen grains. From each anther, the mass of pollen grains are developed in a translator structure. The translators are lambda in shape. The lambda shaped translators are developed in the Synonchoidae subfamily. It containing one gum-like structure at the terminal part, and from each lobe of anther, here it is dithecous anthers. One theca produced one polonia, another theca also produced another pollinia. These two pollinias are connected with arms-like structure. These two arms are connected with what gelatinous glands, gum-like structure. This complete part is called translator. Lambda shaped translators are developed in the Synonchoidae subfamily. And spoon-like structure translators. Spoon-like structure translators are developed from the Periplaucoidae. In this Periplaucoidae subfamily, anthers are free in position. Between the two anthers, spoon-like translators are developed. The pollen grains are released. Pollen grains are deposited on the spoon-like translator. During the pollination, the translators are mainly helps in the pollination mechanism by insect pollination. Here it is, the spoon translators are developed in the Cryptostegia plant. It belongs to Periplaucoidae subfamily. In Calotropis, Synonchoida. Calotropis belongs to Synonchoidae subfamily. In that Synonchoidae subfamily, corpusculum translators are developed. They are look like a lambda shape. Here it is, the corpusculum translators are developed. They are look like a lambda shaped translators. Here it is, the translators are developed on the terminal part of stigma. Here it is, the translators are developed on the terminal part of stigma. Anther filaments, anther lobes. These are developed on the terminal part of the stigma. Here it is, we discussed about the anther. See children, here it is the coronary corolla. They are developed on the dorsal side of the petals. And these, above these corollary corona, long style is present. The style connected with anther filaments connected with style, anther lobes connected with stigma. Here it is, 5 corners are present on the stigma. In each corner, one dithecous anther is present. Here it is, one dithecous anther is present. The dithecous anther produced one translator. It is the one translator produced from the one dithecous anther. It is dithecous anther containing translator disc. Translator disc-like structure, it is in gelatinous, and 2 arms-like structures are present from each translator. They are called cardicule. At the end of these cardicule, mass of pollen grains are present. The mass of pollen grains are called pollinia. In Synonchoidae, lambda-like translators are developed. In Periplaucoidae, spoon-like translators are developed. In Synonchoidae, 5 anthers are connected with the style and stigma called gynostegium. In Periplaucoidae subfamily, anthers are free in position. Anthers are free in position. They are with epipetalis in the Cryptostegia plant. And comes to the ovary. Ovary belongs to bicarpellary. Here it is, ovary belongs to bicarpellary syncarpus. And it shows two lacules. From each lacule, more number of ovules are present on the axial placentation. Axial placentation is present on the ovary. Large style. The style end of the style part is called stigma. It is the stigma. The stigma part is in pentangular structure. Stigma part is in pentangular structure. Generally, the carpels are free in position. Carpels are free in position called apocarpus. Apocarpus, bicarpellary, apocarpus, ovary are present in the Asclepiadaceae family. Partially, they are fused. They look like a syncarpus like structure. They look like a syncarpus like structure. Ovules are axial placentation or parietal placentation. Ovules are present on the axial placentation or on the parietal placentation. Here it is, the parietal placentation or axial placentation is present in the Asclepiadaceae family. And ovary is superior ovary with hypogynous flower. And the nectary glands are present below the ovary. The nectary glands are mainly helps in the pollination, insect pollination. So here it is, the insect pollination is done by special mechanism pollination. Special mechanism pollination. Here it is, the insects are attracted by the next point is pollination. Pollination done by insects called entomophilus. Entomophilus translation is also called clip or translator mechanism pollination. Translator mechanism pollination. Self-pollination is prevented by the protandrous flowers. Self-pollination prevents by protandrous flowers. Insects are attracted by the corollary corona. These are the attractive shapes. They are present on the corona. They are developed on the corolla or petals called corona attractive structures. By these attractive structure, insects are attracted and landing on the stigma. The landed insects are searching for the nectary. Nectary present below the ovary. During the searching of nectary, the insect legs are touched with the translated disc-like structure. The translated disc-like structures are present on the stigma 5 corners. Here it is, the insects are landing on the stigma. They are searching for nectary from lower part of ovary. During the searching of nectary, insect legs are attached with the disc-like structure of translator. It is in gum-like structure. They are attached with the legs of insects. And the insects take off from the flower. During the takeoff time, the insect's legs containing lambda-shaped translator or spoon-shaped translators. The same insects are landing on the same flower with another plant. Same flower, same species of flower with another plant. Same, they are landing on the stigma. Landing on the stigma means that the insects containing already pollen grains. The pollen grains deposited on the stigma means pollination will be over. The pollination done by the translator mechanism or clip mechanism. So it is the special type of pollination present in the Cynonchoidae subfamily and also Periplacoidae subfamily. The Periplacoidae subfamily, spoon-like translators. During the searching of nectary, the spoon-like translators also containing the disc-like structure and caudicle 1 pollinia, mass of pollen grains. The caudicle containing disc-like structure, it is attached with the legs of insects. Same, the takeoff from the flower, the spoon-like translators are deposited on the another flower of same species. So, lambda-shaped translators, spoon-shaped translators are translocated by the, are pollinated by the insects only. And comes to the fruit. Fruits are called follicles. A pair of follicles are developed in the fruit of Asclepiadaceae. And seed is endospermic seed. Comos, that seeds are containing hair-like structure, white hair-like structures. The comos seeds are present. They are comos seeds. The comos seeds are mainly helps in the dispersal by the air or by the wind. And comes to the economic importance of family. And before the economic importance, here is we discussed about the floral formula. Bracteate, bracteolate or ebracteolate, actinomorphic. Actinomorphic means it cut into two equal parts by any longitudinal section. K, calyx 5, bisexual. K, 5, they are gamosepalous or polycephalous. Polycephalous shows free 5 number, or gamosepalous with bracket 5. And corolla 5, they are gamopetalous. Anthers are 5, they are fused with corolla called epipetalous. The anthers are fused, called 5 anthers are fused in the synanchoidae. In periplacoidae, 5 anthers are free in position. Ovary, bicarpellary, apocarpus. Bicarpellary, apocarpus, superior ovary. Below the G, one line is given. It belongs to superior ovary. Now comes to the economic importance of the family. Asclepiasis, the flowers, blood flower. It is cultivated as an ornamental. The plant is of medicinal value. The root is used as a medicine for piles. Cryptostegia grandiflora. Cryptostegia grandiflora. This is a beautiful climbing shrub with red rose flowers grown on as ornamentals. And it is also called as a rubber vine. From milky latex rubber is manufactured. These are the economic importance of families of Asclepiadaceae.